2016. There is a severe drought in Maharashtra this year. The severity of drought has been increasing since 2013. No rain, no water, no harvest in the fields, no fodder for the cattle. The farmer is in despair. Unable to repay the loans he had taken for sowing his fields and other work, he has lost all hope.
हमारा जीना ऐसा ही हो गया। मैं क्या बोलता मेरे को स्वेच्छा से परवानगी दो आत्महत्या करने।
In 2014, 2,000 farmers committed suicide in the state. In 2015, this figure rose to 3,000. The issue of farmer suicides is indeed a very grave matter for the state. The government and many voluntary organizations are trying to help the families of such farmers as much as they can. Bharatiya Jain Sanghatana, that is BJS, decided to rehabilitate the children of farmers who committed suicide by nurturing them and giving them education. Instead of only lending short-term help to these families in crisis, BJS chose to provide the next generation with a holistic education and empower them to face different challenges. Around 300 boys and girls from Marathwada were accommodated at the Wagholi Educational Rehabilitation Center.
गेल्या 25-30 वर्षांमध्ये प्रत्येक डिझास्टरमध्ये नैसर्गिक आपत्तीमध्ये माझं लक्ष हे त्या ठिकाणची लहान मुलं आणि त्यांचं शिक्षण हे राहिलेलं आहे.
The year 1993. The disastrous earthquake in Latur and Killari had plunged the future of students into darkness. At that time, 1,000 earthquake-stricken students were immediately brought to Pune, and the BJS Wagholi Educational Rehabilitation Center, WERC, was born. 1997. Every year, thousands of children die of malnutrition in Melghat. It is evident that lack of education and blind faith has hindered the progress of Adivasi communities. To combat this situation, since 1997, students from the Adivasi areas of Melghat and Thane Kosbad have been given a home at WERC.
आणि तुम्हाला आश्चर्य वाटेल, ज्या मेळघाटामधल्या मुलांना स्वतःचं नाव लवकर लिहिता येत नव्हतं, अशी मुलांकडे इथे येऊन पुण्याच्या मुलांच्या बरोबर कॉम्पिटिशन करून 10वी मध्ये आमच्या शाळेतल्या 2,500 मुलं आमच्या शाळेमध्ये आहेत. त्याच्यामध्ये पहिला मेळघाटचा मुलगा येतो किंवा ठाण्याचा मुलगा येतो, कोसबाडचा मुलगा येतो. 80, 85, 90% मार्क हे मुलं पुण्यात मिळवत आहेत.
Till date, this project has welcomed children from Latur, Jabalpur, Jammu Kashmir earthquakes, orphan children from Maharashtra, children from Adivasi areas, and now the children of farmers who committed suicide. Almost 3,500 such students have completed their education and are moving forward in life with amazing resilience. In WERC, there are facilities for students from class 5 to 12. There is also an Arts, Science and Commerce College for higher studies. In addition to this, There are accommodation and food facilities for 1,000 students. The center has all the amenities to satisfy their basic needs.
या ठिकाणी बीड उस्मानाबाद लातूर या ठिकाणाहून शैक्षणिक पुनर्वसन प्रकल्पामध्ये दाखल झालेले विद्यार्थी प्रवेशित आहेत. तर सर्वांचं या ठिकाणी हार्दिक 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 स्वागत.
Around 300 children of suicide-stricken farmers came to this well-equipped center to start a new life. They were welcomed into the organization by Mr. Sharad Pawar.
माझ्या वडिलांचे वय फक्त 37 ते 38 होते. आता 1 महिन्यापूर्वी त्यांनी पाऊस न पडल्यामुळे आत्महत्या केली. तर इथं हे जे आम्ही इथं आलो तर ते फक्त भाऊंच्या कृपेने. मी तुम्हाला एवढं सांगते की जे शेतकरी आहेत त्यांनी असं का करावा की आपल्या मुलाबाळाचा विचार न करता त्यांनी आत्महत्या करावा. माझे वडील होते तोपर्यंत मला कोणाची गरज नव्हती, पण ज्या दिवसापासून माझे वडील गेले तर त्या दिवसापासून मी एकदम अनाथ झालते. माझ्या आईने मीच होत होतं. ज्या दिवशी भाऊ आले त्या दिवशी माझ्या वडिलांची मला खूप आठवण आली. एवढे बोलून मी माझे 2 शब्द संपवते.
These children are provided with school education here. They also get all other necessary life skills here. These students seem to be well adjusted to Pune's environment and education now. Getting up on time, exercising, playing a lot, going to school, eating on time, and along with this, Pune city tours, picnics, interactions with important people from different fields. All this has filled these students with a new enthusiasm. But the organization faces a new problem concerning these children: their mental state. The troubled backgrounds of their homes create prolonged depression in their minds. They even have suicidal thoughts. BJS accepted the huge challenge of pulling the children out of this state of mind and drew up a comprehensive plan for their all-round development. As a part of this endeavor, BJS set up its mental health department by signing an agreement with Medolag. Dr. Kinjal Goyal is a consultant to BJS for this initiative. Psychiatrist Dr. Ashutosh Chauhan and his expert team of doctors handle these concerns competently.
Huge challenge. First, I think the first and foremost is that they have exposed to something which is very traumatic. So, world over data quotes that any person who has had single parent committing suicide, roughly 10 to 20% kids would attempt suicide or express suicidal gesture. We have had a training session for teachers because they are the primary caregivers over here, teachers and wardens, where we have told them any child who expresses this, we need to see them immediately. Any child who says that I have been feeling low or expresses death wishes, suicidal ideas, or even a minor gesture anywhere, we are not taking it lightly. We are primarily encouraging positive mental health. It's not so much of psychiatric intervention. Yes, we are doing intervention for those who need it, but we primarily want to develop positive mental health so that these kids who come from special population, their development is taken care of in a proper way.
The organization is trying in multiple ways to provide mental and emotional support to the children to enable them to forget their grief. Many facilities like playgrounds, clothes, medical facilities, sports, theatre, classical music, dance, computer education, training in yoga, libraries, etc. have been provided to the children here, and care is taken that the children remain healthy both physically as well as mentally. Many of these children have achieved proficiency in sports and have excelled at national level competitions. In this way, the organization constantly strives for the all-round development of the students. These children are also covered by health and life insurance policies.
आप कभी भी आ सकते हैं। आप इंटरेक्शन के लिए मैं समझता हूँ आप सब लोग आइए, वहाँ बैठिए, वहाँ सब कुछ बात करेंगे और गवर्नर मैं इंस्ट्रक्शन देता हूँ। आप हमारा मुत्ता साहब कभी भी अगर आना चाहते हैं, आपको दिक्कत होता है यहाँ से जाने के लिए, और एक बार कष्ट लीजिए, राजभवन आइए, राजभवन के दरवाजे आपके लिए खुला रहेंगे। आई एम देयर टू वेलकम ऑल ऑफ यू। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
समुद्रावरून आले ना मग पुलाव चांगलं वाटलं का? नक्की
It has now been 2 decades since this project was started, and a number of important people have visited it, provided guidance to the students, and expressed their good wishes. The center's alumni have formed their own association, through which they are contributing to society, and BJS supports them. The organization staff and executives love these children like their own. They work dedicatedly to ensure that the children don't miss their parents. They work consistently and efficiently for the smooth functioning of these support systems for the children. Since 2 decades, BJS has competently shouldered the entire financial responsibility of this project. Acknowledging this work, Infosys Foundation has decided to lend its financial support for the children of farmers from Marathwada and children from Adivasi areas.
मी या ठिकाणी आपल्याला खात्री देतो की या मुलांचं शैक्षणिक पुनर्वसन आम्ही 100% करणार, आत्मविश्वासाने करणार, आणि आम्हाला त्यांच्या घरामध्ये घडलेल्या दुःखामध्ये आम्ही सहभागी आहोत, आणि आम्ही ॲक्टिव्हली 5-5, 10-10 वर्ष त्यांच्याबरोबर काम करून त्यांना उभं करण्याच्या संदर्भातला प्रयत्न करू, जेणेकरून ते त्यांचा स्वतःच्या घरावरती पायावरती उभे राहतील, स्वतःच्या घराला सावरतील, जिल्ह्यामध्ये काम करतील आणि एक चांगलं यशस्वी नागरिक बनवण्याच्या संदर्भातला आम्ही प्रयत्न करू, याची मला खात्री आहे.